Hello guys, and oh my god. Hello guys, what's up? So today I'm gonna be doing Noire. Isn't that surprising? Gosh, I haven't done one in a while. Sorry guys it took so long. But today we are moving on to the homicide cases. Yes, homicide. Alright, let's do this thing. Oh my god, I'm tired. Alright, well, amazing. Okay. So, what's happening here? People ordering stuff, okay. So, yeah, I'll tell you. You know what? Never mind, let's just get on with the story here. 6 months later, what happened? I don't know. Wow, that was a pretty bad murder right there. Alright guys, but let me just tell you something. If you want to request games, go ahead. Request them on any of my videos and I'll check all my videos. I usually get, like, you know, an inbox of some sort. But if you just want to request me a video game, then I'll do a walkthrough of that. I'm just saying. You know what I mean?
All right, gentlemen, take your seats. Let's get this over before lunch. Clyde Rose of the Homicide Squad has decided to take early retirement. We will all miss Floyd and the steely edge he brought to his police work. The department has arranged a wee drink at the Galway Arms to quench the mighty thirst a man gets from 25 years of police work. Floyd's departure leaves a place at the top table, and the chief has seen fit to promote Cole Phelps from burglary to the homicide desk. Stand up, Phelps. Take a chair. You're in the major leagues now, Sonny. Rusty Galloway, a fine lawman of the old school, will be taking you under his wing. Your first case is the murder of a woman, found last night and bearing all the signs of the werewolf. Get out to the scene, lads.
Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to the crime scene. So yeah.
You have the address.
It's been all over KGPL. It's off Temple Street, between Belmont and Glendale.
Alright. And like I said, just comment on this video to request a video game that you want me to walk through, and I'll do that. Maybe overlapping this walkthrough. I don't know.
I'd rather you took the wheel.
Alright, I'll take the wheel then. Come on, I need to hurry up. So the crime scene is not too far.
What happened to Rose?
Parker wants the chief's job. Word is it's either going to be him or Thad Green. So they're both clearing the deck.
Where does that leave you, Galloway?
Leaves me saddled with a chump like you, Phelps. I didn't ask for you and I don't want you, so keep it to yourself. See if you can learn something about seeing how a real cop operates.
What did he mean by the werewolf?
The Galleon. The Daily News came out calling him the werewolf killer. The Examiner came up with the Black Dahlia.
We any closer to catching him?
Not a chance. 6 months and hundreds of guys running down leads, we got nothing.
You don't think this has anything to do with it?
No, I don't. 90% of murders are domestic, folks. Some guy gets into a beef with his wife, he takes it too far. It'll be the same. But cutting someone in half and leaving them off the sidewalk, that's a one-off.
Why so many women this year?
Because of the war. You should know that. Guy gets to kill people every day in combat. Comes home, he's expected to take lip from his wife. What do you think's going to happen?
It's that simple.
Like I said, most of the time it is.
Alright. So now we're just gonna keep driving. Oh gosh. Alright, so now we're just gonna keep driving to the crime scene. We're not that far ahead. Yep, it's right there. Turn right. And there you go. Whew. Oh my god.
Crime scene is just up the dirt road.
Okay,
How about a scoop for the Examiner, Galloway? You could use some good press.
Another tramp, another message. Is the werewolf back in business, boys?
Do you have a mother, asshole? A sister? How about showing some respect for this poor woman? Let us do our job, and Detective Galloway will give you a statement later.
He's good, Rusty. He even sounds genuine.
That's Phelps, guys. The war hero. Defending the honor of murdered humps.
Get used to it, Phelps. Move it along, guys. You got your pictures, you got your headlines. Now scram.
Alright, so now I had to cut that part out there because there was some nudity, and of course I can't show nudity on there.
Patrolman, this your beat?
Yes, sir. Well, part of it. Kids park here, they use it like a lover's lane. It's a working neighborhood. Some trouble, but nothing like this. It's known locally as the Moors.
You were first on the scene?
Yes, detective.
No one's disturbed the body?
No, sir. We cleared out them vulture reporters so Pinker and the coroner could work. They're waiting to talk to you.
Go house to house and see what you come up with.
Alright guys, so the first task we need to do is talk to the coroner.
Carruthers.
Phelps, you make homicide?
Looks like it. Galloway has been making me feel welcome.
I bet he has.
Has the scene been secured?
Patrolman Houlihan saw to it. The victim's personal effects are still where they fell.
Alright, so now we inspect the body.
Cause of death?
Could be the head injuries. She has been badly stomped. The cuts look superficial. I'll know for sure in an hour.
Alright, so what we first want to look at is the head. And then tilt it to the right a little.
What caused the blunt force injury to the face?
Could be anything from a baseball bat to a lug wrench. I'll have more details after the autopsy.
Okay, so now you check your left hand, which is on the right side of her body. And tilt it left.
What about this wound on the finger?
Something removed. A ring, most likely. I assume it was taken post-mortem.
Alright guys, now there's also a clue on her stomach, but I didn't get to that. Because, yeah, you already see it.
What does the writing on the victim mean?
BD. Like Dahlia? Tex? Your guess is as good as mine. Could be something to it, or it could be the killer's trying to throw you off the scent. Either way, I'll run tests on the lipstick.
Any idea of the time of death?
From the temperature, I'd say after midnight. I'll confirm with you later.
Okay guys, so now there are other clues here. For example, if you see behind you, you go to the handbag. There's a handbag right there, so let's go over there. And now only check the handbag, not the brush.
The victim's bag?
Alright, now inside the handbag you'll find lipstick. And now you press A to further investigate.
Looks brand new. Can't be the one used on the body.
Alright, so now after the lipstick, what you do now is you go over, close the handbag obviously, and now go over across the body, and there's footprints at marker B, right there.
What can you tell me about the shoe prints?
Men's size 8s. Pinker lifted impressions for me to compare back at the lab.
Alright Pinker, way to go. Okay, so now you have to go over here, and you see there's marker A, and there's like this globe thingamajigger right there.
Looks like some kind of puzzle or parlor game.
Alright, now if you press A, you're gonna have to solve the puzzle right here. It's very simple. Very, very simple. If you hear a click, then that means you're on the right track. So there we go. Click and click and then click and then click. Alright. Now the bottom one doesn't move, so, you know.
The Bomba Club? Why steal a table lighter?
Well, Phelps, maybe it was too dark outside. I don't know.
When we get to the Bomba, a man could die of thirst on a case like this.
Alright, but first, Galloway, we need to look over our clues. So there's riding a body, blunt force trauma, missing jewelry, the lipstick, the size 8 shoe print, and the Bomba Club lighter. So yeah, now let's go over to the Bomba Club. And people taking pictures for the yearbook, obviously. I'm just joking. Alright, so now let's go, and Galloway's already ahead of me. Dang it. And he's walking. What the heck? Can't believe he's faster than me, even though he's walking. Alright, come on, let's go. Bomba Club. Alright. Bomba, bomba, all the way, La Bamba. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna crash. Just someday I'm gonna crash.
The werewolf?
For my money, a copycat.
We can't rule it out. We need to work the evidence.
You'd love that, wouldn't you? A big head to hang on your wall. The caller of the decade. I've been working evidence on the BD case for 6 months and got nixed.
There's a difference, Rusty.
Oh, yeah?
I just started working it today.
Okay, Oddshot. What's more likely? The werewolf comes back around, leaving us alone in a corpse?
He clearly has a thing for power. Power over women. Why not power over the police department as well?
Let me finish, Phelps. A guy opens his mouth again after 6 months of stewing. There's some opportunist who's been reading about the BD figures. He'll rip off the MO and get himself a freebie.
That's not totally fantastical.
You know, the Examiner and the Daily News might be good at coming up with monikers, but they're terrible for police work. There's a reason we didn't get the son of a bitch after the short murder was them, locusts.
Where do you think the werewolf killer is now?
Dead by his own hand, stationed somewhere else with the armed forces. San Quentin, another town, another country, who knows? So Phelps, I understand you want to turn this into a big case, but it doesn't work like that, alright? A case will come and find you. Can't make it something it ain't, understand?
So you don't think the werewolf has continued to operate in the Los Angeles area?
No chance. You would have found it.
Okay, guys. So now we're just heading to the Bomba Club. It's actually pretty far. Maybe I should have let Galloway took the wheel, you know. Not like actually take it, but... Oh yeah. I remember this one part. I always listen to this radio called Click and Clack the Tap Brothers. And people always call him about the information about their car. It's like broken down. And this one guy actually, when he was on the highway and he had a passenger right in the beside of him, he took the steering wheel off but steered with the accelerator pedal and the gas pedal. I mean the brake pedal. Which is kind of weird. So right is accelerator and right is accelerator and left is brake for some reason. Alright, so now let's head into the Bomba Club and see what we can find.
Gentlemen, what can I get you?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Were you working here last night?
Yes. How can I help, officer?
You can start with your name.
Garrett Mason.
You're the regular bartender on nights?
I'm a temporary barman. I work for an agency. I fill in at bars across town.
Do you remember a woman who came in here last night? 5'7", about 110 pounds, blonde hair, about 40 years of age.
You mean Celine Henry?
Yes. Do you know anything about her?
I don't. But the owner, Mr. McCall, serves her most nights. Would you like to speak to him?
I would.
He sits at the back of the club. Wears a hibiscus. You can't miss it. Is there anything else?
Fire away, Phelps. I'll stay here. I'm a little parched.
Alright, so now let's talk to this Dick McCall. Yeah.
Detective Phelps, LAPD. We're investigating the murder of Celine Henry. Do you know her?
Celine? Christ. Sure I know her. She and I and Jacob, her husband, we go way back.
She was here last night?
Sure, she's a regular. Celine was a lovely woman.
Alright, so the first question is going to be suspect seen with victim.
Was Mrs. Henry here with anyone last night?
Not at first. Celine already had quite a head start.
But she attracted attention?
Certainly. A few gentlemen became very enamored with her and her stories. One guy in particular.
Alright, so now he's looking straight at us, so you know it's truth. So press A or X.
You know him?
No. He's been in a couple of times.
Did they leave together?
Yes, at around 11. If it helps, I made the guy's license plate.
I think this could be a great help, sir. Thank you.
Alright, so now next question is going to be ring stolen from victim.
Mrs. Henry appeared to be missing a ring, torn from her finger, but not her wedding finger.
Celine always wore a red garnet ring on the large side. Larger than life, like Celine herself.
Did she have it a long time?
Sure. Since way back in her flying days.
Did her husband buy it for her?
No, it was before Jacob.
Alright guys, now he looks kind of weird and he's looking around and feeling uncomfortable, so it's X or square, doubt.
I think you know where the ring came from, and I think you're gonna tell me.
Okay, I bought it years ago. I carried a torch for Celine in those days. Guess I always have. But old man never knew about it.
Alright guys, so now the final question is knowledge of husband. That's the final question.
You know the husband?
Sure I know Jacob. He was in the Corps. He met Celine on a furlough and married her when the war was finished. He put up with a load of shit.
Do you think he killed his wife?
No. No, not in my opinion.
Alright guys, so now he's going to feel uncomfortable. He's going to take a swallow of his own spit right here. And so you know it's doubt once again.
So if it wasn't Jacob, then you probably let her out of here with the guy who killed her. How do you feel about that?
Stow the attitude, will ya? I tried to get on to Jacob. I rang him up. Asked him to come pick her up like usual. But he refused. And she picked some night to push him over the edge. I rang him back around 11:30, but got no answer.
Thanks, Mr. McCall. You've been a big help. One more thing. Would you have an address for Celine?
142 North Union Avenue. God knows I had to send her home in enough cabs to remember that.
Alright guys, so now we're going to go to the telephone in the bar, telephone booth, and we're going to call R&I about that driver's license.
Let's get out of here.
Hey, what's the hurry? My stool was just
So it's the phone booth right at my left. I was thinking it was that white phone, but it wasn't. So I was being a little idiot.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a registered owner on a license plate, 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. I'll need to contact the DMV. Shall I relay the details via KGPL?
Please. Thank you.
Alright, let's go. Okay, so now we are going to go to that house. and I'm just gonna, yeah, get in the car. I thought I was gonna go and let my partner drive, Galloway, you know, but never mind. So I'm gonna go to the Henry's residence. So we're gonna go to her house and investigate there.
You find the booze helps you get through a working day?
Sharpens my investigatory instincts, fellas.
A smart lawyer might use that to throw out anything you collect today.
A smart man might know it's unwise to stand between the patient and his medicine.
As long as you're not falling over, Rusty, I'll let it slide.
That's mighty kind of you, Phelps. You know, you picked the wrong job of a healthy thirst for vengeance, Cole.
We owe it to this city to do the best we can in this position. As homicide detectives, that responsibility is all the more serious.
Always the politician.
It's not political, it's practical. Maybe the men combing Hollywood Boulevard after the Elizabeth Short murder were more interested in sniffing out booze than the clues that would have led to her killing.
Yeah, well, if only you'd been there, choir boy. Betty Short would be alive, the Japs would have spared Pearl Harbor, our ancestors wouldn't have tasted the forbidden fruit.
Minor syntactical error, Detective Galloway. I never claimed to be able to prevent crime. I only suggested a proficiency in solving it. Guess that's the drink slowing you down.
Oh my God, brother, oh brother. Worse than I could ever have imagined.
Alright guys, so now we're still driving to Sully and Henry's house. And yeah. So after this, I was thinking of doing a different game walkthrough. It may be a little longer. I'm not sure. After this walkthrough, of course. I need to get most of it done though, because you know, I've been, you know, MIA for a while. So you know. Alright guys, so this is where we're gonna cut it. So thank you guys for watching. Please comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.